big scroll and it lists all the children. Why does it need to be on a computer at all?
There's over 2 billion children this year, Santa. It's just getting unwieldy. You know that the EU's ruled that your magic scroll doesn't meet the new privacy regulations. We need to allow the children a way to submit GDPR requests and to see which list they're on.
Dreadful idea.
I know, it's just the law.
Okay.
Anyway, it's not just the list itself. We've moved everything into the help desk for you. Every letter from a child is scanned and OCR'd. It goes right into this queue. You can see them all here.
Okay.
And look, next to this little one's letter, you can see what they asked for in previous years, and you can see what gift we gave them. Isn't it great?
It says he left me a sad face.
Yeah, let me just check on that. See? Yeah, see there? There's a private note on the letter. It's from the parents. It says they've confiscated the bow and arrow set because of the incident with the neighbour's cat. Ooh.
Ah, yes, I do remember that. Hardly my fault, though, is it? And anyway, that cat is a nuisance. It scratched my boots right up last year.
Yes, Santa, it's not fair. You're quite right. I'll make a note for our next retro.
Our what?
It's a meeting... Look, never mind. You still got a 99.9% child satisfaction rating, though. That's very good. Much better than the Easter Bunny, ever since he's switched over to Hershey's, at least.
Okay.
But anyway, the great thing, Santa, is that your elf support team, they can manage all of the Christmas requests queue from this one product. See this? This is the North American inbox. It's very busy. There's another one for Europe. There's one for Asia. And you know you've got elves on the ground in all of those areas. They know the local scene. They know what toys are in demand. They're working in the right time zone.
I know that. They've been there for hundreds of years. We never needed a help desk before. I don't have time for this. I'm supposed to be putting up a new shelf for Mrs. Claus.
Oh yes, I did see you'd requisitioned a shelf elf earlier.
I'm hardly going to do it myself, am I? I'm 1,700 years old. Now what does this one want? Robux. The child wants an antelope of some kind?
Don't click on... no, it's okay. No, Robux, it's the in-game currency from Roblox. Oh, look, it's not worth explaining, Santa. The NFT team will sort you out. Oh, actually, Dean does want to talk to you about launching our own cryptocurrency... No, never mind. If we could look back at the main view for a moment, Santa, just... See, it's not just request letters from the kids. We've also got all the ER stuff in there.
Ah, yes, like that George Clooney show. Lovely child he was, always kept an eye on his career.
No, ER Elven Resources. You know, the elves. They manage our holiday schedules, and they are staffing up for Christmas time. They plan the parties. All of those requests are in here too now. So's all the stuff for the reindeer team.
Okay.
Yeah. See this one? It's confirming that the reindeers have all finished their mandatory anti-bullying training for the year. That took a while.
Quite right, too. Can't judge a reindeer by the color of his nose.
Yes. Now, this inbox is for the R&D team. You can see this thread here, where they're talking with some solar panel distributors about making them more resistant to reindeer landings. It's been a big problem in the sunnier countries over the last few years.
Yes, Prancer went right through one last Christmas. Nearly threw me face first into a satellite dish. Dreadful. Speaking of satellites, did I ever tell you about NORAD?
Yes, Santa, you have mentioned it once or twice before.
No need to be snarky. I have a list for elves too, you know.
Sorry, Santa. If we could just finish the demo, though.
Go on.
Oh, we know you're busy, so what we've done, we've set up a few automations and a few workflows for you, Santa, just to save you some time. For example, here's a workflow for all the kids asking for the Fart Blaster. It adds a hashtag Fart Blaster tag to the request there. It replies to the child, gives them a polite and firm denial. It also sends a warning to the children's guardian on record. All with one button. Isn't that great?
A fart blaster?
Yeah, it's very popular. We actually have some. I could grab...
No, thank you. I can imagine it.
I mean, you can see all the workflows listed here and the messages, and we can run you through all of the reporting in January sometime. I think you're going to love the consumer insights that we can feed into the 500-year plan out of this.
Right.
And, I think that's all for today, Santa, unless you've reconsidered that request for the new data center on the North Pole property?
I most certainly have not reconsidered.
Yeah, we've sold them on using Christmas magic as a carbon-neutral power system. It's looking very positive.
They're still refusing to call it Claus AI, and I won't budge on that.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, Santa. I've got to head out now to facilities management. We're still having a bit of trouble with the structural stability of the gingerbread server farm. We're finding that when the load is high, the icing is starting to melt. Anyway, I'll let you explore the help desk a bit on your own, and we'll get you started onto it properly
Why isn't
tomorrow.
my password working? Should I reshoe the device?